Today's session was the first time that I've ever attempted a true downwinder. So there was a pretty good westerly blowing through here, and I've never attempted going out, heading basically to the open ocean, because I've just been afraid that if I fall, I've got a long swim back. There's a lot of boat traffic and stuff. But today it was relatively clear. There wasn't that much going on out there, so I said the hell with it, I'm going to give it a try. So this first run that I took, I was pretty happy how far I made it the first time, and I made it all the way to that second kind of little like piece of land that's jutting out there, the rocks there, and I probably would have been able to go further, but some people in kayaks were right there, and they just swung around the corner, and they started, yelling and saying, "That's awesome," and all this kind of distracted me a little bit, and ended up touching down there, and that was the end of my ride. And so after I made my way back to the beach, I walked up, and I ended up launching off one of the boat launches, which wasn't quite a beach start, because it's a little bit higher than the water level, but it's pretty tough. The water's really shallow in there and stuff. So it took me a few tries, but I got launched. And once I got up, I turned on my watch, and you can see I cut in and fell, and then I came in to the beach there again, launched off another rock and kept on going, fell again and swam back to this point there. And then the last run that I took was about as far as I could go there. There was quite a bit of wind and a chop. I guess it's the waves refracting off the pier there on the eastern side there. But it was pretty cool, like going down all there. And I remember there were a bunch of people swimming out there, and they saw, and they're like, "That is so cool," and it was pretty cool. I was gliding on top of a wave without pumping. And so now that I can see how far it is, and that it's not that far. It's about 1 kilometer from the dock to the yacht club pier there. So I knew that sometime I'm gonna make it. So that's my next goal, is to try to make it in one go.